Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler. Yeah. I see zero. I'm gonna wait for a little bit because y'all know me. When we got two, we got a crew. All I see is zero. We got one. We need one more so we can have some fun. Yeah, we need one more. I see not tell them already up in here. Not tell them ain't playing. We got a whole bunch of difficult questions we gonna ask today. We got a whole bunch of information we gonna provide today. Bring your pen. Pull out your pad. Get your laptop together. If this ain't your foray, this ain't necessarily your expertise. We dropping out. Kamoyo King, president of the Black Panther fan group. Yes, the character actually does have a president and a fan group. That's the president, Kamoyo King. Yeah, we go because there's still some misinformation out here. And as I survey the landscape, I see that even, in my opinion, the best and brightest of us out here could be dealing with some misinformation. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. And I get it. I understand it. You don't know this character like that. You want to. You want to, but you don't. You don't. I asked the question again. Like I said, we got one. I'm gonna wait till we get one more. When we get one more, then we're gonna make it do what it's gonna do. One more, because I'm finna drive this puppy home. Today. I will say that nice interaction. Afro Think Tank has a YouTube channel and everything. And low key, it's because of him and one other person that I'm doing this video today. Because of what Afro Think Tank said. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out, Deep Brother and everything like that. You know, this the frustrating part for me when it comes to education, because I feel like I already covered first base, I already covered second base, and I'm thinking by now everybody know how to hit the ball. Like I'm thinking everybody now, but no, I'm on third base, and I see, you know what? Let me go back to home plate and show folks the fundamentals of hitting the baseball, because I ain't gonna ever get home like this. One other individual over there on Twitter, I could be wrong. If I am, I'm apologize. I think it's a young lady, Storm fan. They're using a picture from Imperial issue 2. T'Challa is running, and he's got the Ias-Ijs alongside him running. Stay right there. While I don't necessarily care for what Benjamin Percy did in regards to his portrayal, was it Benjamin Percy? No, Aliens versus Predator. I'm not gonna do that. Aliens versus Predator. You see T'Challa coming out the ship with who? The Ias-Ijs. It ain't the doors. Well, the person on Twitter, they missed T'Challa running alongside the doors into combat because of what they seen with Reginald Hudlin, because of what they seen with Jonathan Mayberry. You didn't see that with Ta-Nehisi Coates, though, because Achilles was there. And Achilles was leading the Ias-Ijs. T'Challa chose Achilles to run the Ias-Ijs, and the Ias-Ijs were working hand in hand with T'Challa. You ain't see Achilles and the Ias-Ijs get on that nonsense till Jonathan really took over. And the person wanted to argue, go back and forth. It's like, you not gonna miss this if you realize you ain't even supposed to have this. If you realize this ain't what it was supposed to be, regardless of whether you got it or not, you not tripping, you not missing it. What you should have been saying you missed was, I missed the Ias-Ijs running in the battle with T'Challa. Now, maybe, I don't know, because Shuri led the Ias-Ijs to slaughter Atlanteans. She didn't lead the Doras down into the murky depths of the ocean to slaughter Atlanteans. That was the Ias-Ijs. Why? Because that's their job. But now I would think if you are a woman, I would think if you are a Black woman, I would think if you are a Dora Milaje fan, shout out to Karama Horn, you would want to know exactly what was going on with the Doras, no differently than you know what's going on with Jean Grey, no differently than you know what's going on with Barbara Gordon. That's the problem. Way too many of us want to be Black Panther fans, but not be knowledgeable. And we're perfectly fine with being knowledgeable. You know what being fine with stuff, as Gray would say, you get the representation you settle for. And what do we get? What do we get? Because we don't know how to stand 10 toes down for not a damn thing in the world. With the older brother saying something on December 8th, with, well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It didn't get the traction it was supposed to. There was only one YouTuber, one person that kept a litany of receipts. One person that kept a litany of receipts, and folks' feelings got in the way of sharing said receipts. But this plan been in effect ever since May 2018. This plan been in effect since May 2018. You need to ask yourself, because see, the Rock With Me Nation knows this plan has been in effect since 2018. At the very least, those who have been rocking with me since I dropped that video 2-3 damn years ago, they've been knew the plan was in effect since May 2018. The question you now need to ask yourself is why you didn't know. Because who you been listening to? Who you been watching? Who you been kicking the bobo with? Because this shouldn't be a surprise. Because I know Daryl said we keep settling for recast from the B, C-list characters. You happy? No, don't be happy. Because when they come for yours, they come for ours. They not going for the C, B list character. Your Honor, Exhibit A. They ain't even looking proud. No, I don't want to be Prowler. I don't want to be Luke Cage. I don't want to be Misty Knight. I don't want to be Bishop. I don't want to be Darwin. No, I want to be T'Challa. Damn. When do we get to be Clark? Oh, no, I ain't talking about Von L. I ain't talking about him. I ain't talking about Calvin Ellis. I'm talking about Clark. No, you'll never be Clark. You'll never be Clark. And Clark ain't finna have no black son either. You seen a little black Superboy running around there? You seen them even play with a black boy wearing a red cape, implying who that child could be. No, you ain't seen that. Bruce got a black sidekick, but that sidekick ain't his son. They ain't even trying to insinuate that's his child. Oh no, that boy had a whole mama and daddy that got jokerized. That's what So now you manipulate it. This plan been in effect since 2018. What did Nate Moore tell you in February on the red carpet of the event? What'd he say? What'd he say? To get you to fall in love with Black Panther, we got to get you to first do what? But he got to get you to do first. I'm gonna keep up with these notes because we gonna tell it for what it is. We gonna tell it for what it is, and some of it may sound familiar, some of it may not. But at the end of the day, the question is, when we gonna switch up? When we gonna switch up? I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I greet everybody that's here. We ain't got that many, but that's okay. That's okay. We got Nutella, May Kent. We got Maxine Shaw. We got Maxine Shaw. Nutella. Can I get a rare fight of Hulk versus Black Panther and Marvel Knights instead of yet another attempt at whitewashing Wakanda by Priest? Let's stay right there for a second. Whitewashing. That's quite an accusation. Let's take a look though. So Christopher Priest takes over Black Panther, and I just want to make sure, because this to tell the truth, shame the devil, because I know we did this with Mr. Ray Smith on my brother Daryl's live last night. We did this, but let me go ahead and do it like this, because Mr. Smith did send it to us, because I know it's quite a few folks fans of some stuff, and that's okay. You can be a fan. I'm a fan, but I was still a fan. I ain't like how they handle this quarterback situation. Let's take a look. So you're a Christopher Priest fan. No shame in that. No shame in that. But just because we like somebody don't make them perfect. It don't make them above everybody else, right? Right. So let's dig into this. This is from Christopher Priest, chapter 11, Black Panther series commentary. He wanted to write Daredevil. He didn't want to write Black Panther in Marvel Knights. Because I believe sharing is caring. And because I know folks like to not do their own dadgum research. They'll ask you something, won't go look it up themselves. That's okay. What's going on, Dirt 2 Minute? What's going on? Give me 1 second here. Make sure I get this to y'all. Because I want you to be able to have it for yourself. Now, you either going to care or you not. You either going to care or you not. But I think things do need to be put into perspective, because if we sit here without you taking a look at that article, right? Well, we don't get too many issues into Christopher Priest's Black Panther run before we get Hunter. I'm sorry, hell, forget Hunter, Everett Ross. Everett Ross. And Everett Ross has sat on the throne in Wakanda. For what reason? For what reason? John Henry Irons is not a black Kryptonian. He ain't. He's a whole behind human. He is. Had to put on a suit of armor. He did. He did. He didn't kiss Lois. He didn't move in with Ma and Pa Kent. No, he didn't do. He didn't work at the Daily Planet as a news reporter. No. You John Henry Irons, stay right here. You stay right here. Don't even pretend to be Superman. Oh no, ain't no white dude up under it. No, it's a black dude. Well, right there, his run. Now he's the writer, so he has control over the characters. In essence, Everett Ross ain't got to sit on the throne. I'm writing a reason for that character to sit on the throne. What for? Stay right there. Then you got Hunter. Hunter is supposed to be T'Challa's Loki. Well, Loki ain't black. Loki ain't black. Thor's brother is white. Just like Thor. Just like Thor. Peter's clones, they white. The Atuma blue. We're not gonna do this. We not gonna do this. We're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Well, he gave him a white adopted brother, not a black adopted brother. I like Hunter. I'm not gonna act like that. It don't mean that ain't what he did. I like the character enough to customize it. It still don't mean that ain't what he did. And let's be clear, Hunter is 2 chairs removed from the throne. That, mind you, he was only 1 chair away from the throne when Christopher Priest wrote it. Yeah, Christopher Priest came before Reginald Hudlin. Reginald Hutland introduced Shorty. See, Reginald Hutland backed Hunter up one more chair from the throne. But prior to that, oh no, it's easy to write a story with Christopher Priest. Shorty not around. It's easy to write a story where Hunter is running Wakanda. He's the adopted brother. He was the first one in line before T'Chaka came. That means the story, the world to come, is a complete and utter waste of time if you think about it, because you could easily write an Elseworld story where T'Challa perished in combat. There is no Shuri, or Shuri and T'Challa perished in combat. If you know the lore, care about the legacy of the characters, then you know Hunter could easily pop up as a king of Wakanda in the Elseworld story. But you need to know that's the second primary white character he introduced. You feel how you want to feel, like what you want to like. Like I said, I created a custom action figure of it. He still introduced that character. He wasn't done. He wasn't done. The last few issues. Now, folks can say what they want to say, but you ain't got that far writing bad stories. He'll tell you the editorial department told him to bump up sales. We need you to do something. His mindset was take T'Challa out the story. Well, that ended your comic book run. Why? Because nobody cared for Casper Cole like that. And it ain't just fans that didn't give a damn about Casper. I like Casper Cole. Once again, I've customized an action figure for Casper Cole. I like Casper Cole. Marvel Comics, not too much. They ain't doing a damn thing with Casper Cole. Other writers, Black Panther, not too much. They don't give two damns about Casper Cole. You know who I could probably say cared about Casper Cole, though? Ta-Nehisi Coates. World of Wakanda. Yeah, in that story, if I'm not mistaken, T'Challa hits up Casper, Kevin, hey, I need you to do something for me. He go holler at the Vanisher, then go holler at Cardiac. T'Challa presents him with a brand new costume, weaponry, outload, and everything like that. We actually see Casper show up in the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. I'll be honest with you, the Hatu Zaraze were fighting on the side of Wakanda during the Intergalactic Empire. Might want to level up your knowledge, but that character sit right there. Biracial. Now, he's biracial, but there are some Black stereotypical tropes there. His daddy's in prison. Yeah, we want to say he's a police officer. He's a dirty cop. Why? Why he got to be a dirty cop? Why he can't be like Barry father was, Frank? And he got another son by a whole other different woman. That son is a criminal too. Him and Casper don't get along. Imagine that. We can't get the happily blended family. Oh no, dad is a dirty cop. His son is a gangland member, the one that's all the way black, and the one that's biracial, he can't get his ish together. Sitting right there. Sitting right there for further stories to be told. Because he's got a Jewish mother, an Asian fiance, she pregnant, and that baby got to be a damn teenager by now. Did you know though? When everybody started talking all this stuff about white Black Panther, Ryan Gosling, did they say anything? Folks just trying to get you gaslit, whether they be black, white, Jew, Gentile, male, female, heterosexual, LGBTQ+. They say any of that, or are they making a buck off of Black people being emotionally manipulated? You can't be emotionally manipulated if you possess the knowledge. You can't miss the Doras fighting in combat with T'Challa if you possess the knowledge that that ain't their job. Hell, if you got the Dora action figures at home with your own Black Panther action figure, you ain't missing nothing. Hell, post the figures. Get all the fight scenes you want to. What you just told me was you ain't really a fan like that, like you claim to be, and it's way too many of us doing that. We would rather sit on social media, go on our podcast, get on our radio show, and say some of the dumbest stuff in regards to these characters that are Black, and you don't know the damage you're doing to your reality. Let's think about it. They've been wanting to replace T'Challa since when? 2018? Okay, you seen the Black Fathers? Did you see them? Have you seen the Black Fathers? Because I don't know, they miss it. Yeah. We just gonna erase the black male. Now, you here's the damnedest thing. What they're telling you in fiction, because they want to play it forward in reality, we see it. Let's erase the black male, the black person with somebody else. Let's erase them from history, point blank, period. And because we won't stand 10 toes down when we're supposed to, I always say, let somebody know off the rip. You will lose your ish and act a donkey about the smallest thing. If you let them know you will act a donkey about the smallest thing, the most minute thing, they will think twice before trying something major. Well, hell, if we look at American media today, how much Black history they trying to get rid of? Now you care. Now you care. See, if you'd have showed you was about that life when they first started effing with T'Challa, because we tried to tell y'all that's the first one. That's the most famous one. If you don't give two damns about how they treat that one, they will take a ish on everybody else. Now, here's what you're saying, and you're not even thinking about it as a Black person. Unless we talking about Drake, unless we talk about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Lil Wayne, you're not going to lock in because you will fight somebody if they misspeak on them. Mind you, you're talking about fighting somebody not over what they've done in life for their fellow man. You're talking about fighting them over some damn rap lyrics and a damn basketball game. So if you can be so sensitive, be locked in regards to a rap lyric that you will go off on somebody, a basketball game, basketball stats where you will get angry because ain't none of that real. Here's the representation right here. Black king. That's a black king. Most advanced nation on earth. Do you know what Christopher Priest had to say about that most advanced nation on earth when Joe Quesada came and hollered at him about Marble Knights? I sent you the link. As an African American, and I was so hurt when I read it last night, I didn't know what to do, because all it further perpetuates is that notion that we ain't got nothing in common with our brothers and sisters from Africa, that some of us actually look down our damn noses at our brothers and sisters from Africa. Bruh, your ass wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And when I say them, I'm talking about the dude that you work for. Brought your ass over here on a damn boat. But when you talk about the brothers and sisters over there in Africa, diapers, bones in their noses, you don't appreciate African culture worth a damn, do you? But you'll kiss American culture ass all damn day long. Bro, that's the fact that that's sitting out there in damn print. Nobody needs to ask you any damn questions, Christopher. I'm sorry, Jim. Nobody needs to ask you any damn questions in regards to Black Panther, the comic book character. They need to ask you questions about this damn interview. I would never ask you a question about nothing Black Panther related. I want to see where you sit as far as being a black man. Do you care about you or not? Because based on that article, that link that I put in there, he don't even appreciate his own work. I've never seen something like that before. Looking at it, every damn thing he complained about what folks weren't doing with T'Challa, he did it. And when I say he did it, he fixed it. He fixed it. I can compartmentalize all day. That thing about Everett Ross sitting on the throne, putting Everett Ross in a Robin costume, trying to further insinuate that all T'Challa is a black ripoff of Batman. Yeah, he did that in his run. He did that in his run, and he did it proudly. He brags about writing stories where T'Challa wasn't even in the damn story. How? But that's our favorite Black Panther writer. We like Marvel Studios. Marvel Studios been planning to get rid of T'Challa since May 18th. I'm sorry, May 2018. I'm gonna say it one more time. Marvel Studios been planning to get rid of T'Challa since May 2018. You know it, I know it, and here we go. Quite a few other people know it. Don't act like it's not a conspiracy now. You could have said that in 2020. It's not a conspiracy now. No, too many people didn't move to do that. Let me go ahead and get this little nugget of information for y'all, so y'all will have that. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all didn't have to. Yeah, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this right here. Get it right here. Sit it right here. Give me 1 second. Oh, let me not even do that. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna do it like that. Hold on. Let me do it like this. There we go. I'll copy that link and come back on over there. That one was doing way too much. Way too much. May 16th. May 16th, May 18th, 2018. We don't even need it. You take a look at that right there. We got this covered. Now, some people went on to say when I posted that, well, you can't trust we got this covered. Came from more than one site. Came from more than one site. Right then, the movie just got out the movie theaters. If we're talking about it, 3 months later, Chadwick Boseman is the latest, greatest in Hollywood at this particular moment in time, and we already talking about moving on. And don't think it's a game. Don't think it's a game. Don't think that wasn't always in the mix. 2022, they announced a Black Panther video game. 1943. T'Challa not in it. Not only is T'Challa not in it, which is crazy because that's the first Black Panther video game, it ain't even canonically correct in regards to those characters. When you gonna care? Because if you tell us it's just a mantle, everybody's wanted, right? Well, then the mantle matters. Well, where does the mantle matter in 1943 if Steve Rogers is already walking around with a round shield? He ain't got the vibranium yet from Azuri. That don't matter. He's the Black Panther. He's wearing the mantle. He's the reason why Steve Rogers got vibranium. Reginald Hudlin, critically acclaimed. We talk about Christopher Priest. Reginald Hudlin, Flags of Our Father. That's the storyline. Why are we alternate? Why are we steadily taking away accomplishments from the Black characters and just giving them to somebody else? Why aren't we up in arms as fans of those characters when somebody take their stuff and just give it to somebody else? They doing it right there in the video game. How many people upset? How many people upset? Then last year, 2022, EA Electronic Arts announces a Black Panther video game. You can play as T'Challa, and when has that ever been a thing? Well, the first video game, we're not even trying to teach you about the character. We're not trying to get you acclimated to the character. We just throwing everybody and their mom in the damn game. When? You know better. You play video games, you know better. Did you just look the other way? Because if you've been looking the other way, not giving a damn, disparaging folks that's been calling it for what it is, don't look now. Don't cry foul now. If you were okay when they said they wanted Yahia Abdul-Mateen to be Wonder Man, don't say nothing now. Don't. It's too late. It's too late. We told you what the lick read way back then. You chomped at the bit. If you didn't have a problem with Yahia Abdul-Mateen, mind you, he's doing a wonderful job playing the role of Dr. Manhattan. That's not a white character. I'm sorry, that's not a black character. It's not. It's white. There have been quite a few characters that they race swap. What we should have done, instead of just taking, because they weren't giving us their biggest and brightest. They're not going to race swap Diana Prince. They're not going to race swap Peter Parker. They're not going to race swap Thor Odin's son. Hell, they're not going to race swap Tony Stark at this point. You've seen how they've treated the super soldiers that are black. Everybody got you gung-ho to watch Captain America 4. Did they give you a flashback scene with Isaiah? No, they did. No, they did. Did you get his grandson, Elijah? No, you didn't. Did you get his son, Jeremiah? No, you did. No, what you got him was locked up. You ain't even got him in uniform. And Carl Lumley is an incredible actor, but did you get anything? No, you didn't. What you got was as a black man. Now, I want to know how many black men stood up in the movie theater when Thunderbolt Ross called Sam's son. Because if you didn't have a problem with that, don't have a problem with this recast. Because they've been doing it in your face. You doing movie reviews on it. You encouraging other black people to go see it, and you not calling it for what it is. Now you want to be mad? Seems awfully conditional. Now you want to cry foul? Seems awfully conditional. Why you ain't been crying foul? They sat up there and put Fastos, made him gay. Oh, I like the Eternals. Oh, it's a great movie. Fastos is married. He's in a heterosexual relationship with a white woman. Why they didn't just create a gay Eternal like they created in Jobu? You know in Jobu, right? Y'all remember in Jobu? How many of y'all stood up and had a problem with in Jobu, the traitorous brother of T'Chaka? Ain't a damn thing traitorous about T'Chaka's brother. That ain't representation. That's misrepresentation. T'Chaka's brother, Sion, is honorable. We sit up here and we talk about Angela Bassett. She didn't want to be deleted in Black Panther 2. Well, hell, Sion is the dude that's literally responsible for Queen Mother Ramunda still walking around Wakanda right now. Why? He sacrificed his life for the Queen Mother when Doom tried to have his henchmen delete her. Wait, a black man sacrificed his life for a black woman? Stop it. You mean a black man laid down his life for a black woman and he wasn't trying to get the cookie? Oh, my goodness gracious. You mean that same black man who raised his brother's 3 children after his brother got deleted did not try and sleep with that brother? Oh, damn. I guess we don't need that, huh? We don't need that type of imagery. We don't need that type of represent. Don't cry foul now. They've been effing with us for the longest. Hey, James Rose still paralyzed? We talking about Ryan Gosling. We talking about a white Black Panther. How long James Rose been? 2016, right? 2016. What black social this, that, there, the other then said, damn dog, what we doing? What black actor, this, that podcaster then, damn dog, what really? Paralyzed, Start Tech, Wakandan Tech, y'all healed up Everett Ross in the same damn movie. All Bucky had to do was go to sleep in Wakanda. He woke up fine. What was going on here? And while I did not like the portrayal of Eric Killmonger, if you a black critical thinking person, why is Eric gone? Why didn't T'Challa? Don't look at the character. Don't have an issue with the character. It's the writer. Why the writer write him saving Everett Ross, but don't write him saving Eric? Yeah, don't look at the character, because I don't know how many. I ain't understanding this. We want to keep giving characters. The characters are fiction, and so I'm asking real questions to real people about the actions of real people. Oh no, why did the writer write it like that? Because the writer didn't look like Everett Ross. While everybody over here capping, everybody talking about they a Michael B. Jordan fan, everybody talking about Killmonger should have lived. And you know what? I'm right there with you. Why was Eric deleted? But see, I ain't asking the fans why was Eric deleted. I ain't asking T'Challa why he didn't save Eric. I ain't looking at Chadwick Boseman. That's the actor. I'm looking at the person that wrote the script. The same person who wrote while T'Challa and Eric were down there having a family squabble, he made sure Everett Ross, sitting on the throne, he made sure Everett Ross was the one who got the glory. Right there in our face. The plan been in effect for the longest time. Oh yeah, you can Google it. They asked Chadwick Boseman, did he want to be on Disney Plus? And you don't need to think that was a stretch. No, you saw Imani Vellani on Disney Plus, didn't you? Oh, you're going to say, Theo, she started off there. You know what? You're right. You saw Brie Larson over there too, though, right? Right. You saw Anthony Mackie over there too, right? Right. Yeah. I don't want to act like that. You hold on. You saw Hawkeye over there? He started off in the movie on the big screen, right? Disney Plus series. Okay, because I don't want to act like that. Chadwick didn't want no Disney Plus series. I'm T'Challa. The hell I need to be on Disney Plus already. Why we already having a Disney Plus discussion? Now ask yourself this question. In a hurry to make Shorty the Black Panther, how many quality stories did you miss out on as a Black Panther fan? Because you claiming to be a Black Panther fan. How many quality stories did you miss out on? You don't give two damns about the representation of black men and everything like that. That's crazy, because it was actually Zuri and Wakabi who stayed around long enough to make sure Shuri could successfully become the Black Panther. Because without them two, she'd have got deleted. We keep not giving two damns about the roles of men when it comes to this. And I don't know if we're wanting to eliminate black people in general, because you can't have a black baby without either a black man or a black woman, or if we're just focusing on the black man. T'Challa's deleted of no consequence whatsoever. There's no revenge taken on his behalf. So he got deleted by accident, and the son didn't do a damn thing, which means his death was meaningless. It's not the driving force behind his son, and it is in the comics. But you're not going to get to know that. But you claim to be a Black Panther fan. You're not going to get to know that. But you claim to be a Dora Milaje fan. Well, if you're a Dora Milaje fan, how long they been around? Who put the doors together? Why does that matter? Who are the doors based on in real life? Why does that matter? Exactly. All of these things that are going on with this character, I go back to what Derek said. What he say? They don't like what he represented. Well, what does T'Challa represent that they don't like? And clearly they don't like it because they're going above and beyond to remove all images of him and replace it with, watch this, white Jesus. Say, Theo, why'd you say white Jesus? Because I got so damn sick and tired of people putting that picture up there of what is it, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You pray to Jesus. That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Stop putting that picture up there. Keep up with these notes, and I'm gonna ease on up out of here. Christopher Priest is a friend of Nate Moore. I'm just drinking my hot tea. I'm gonna let him be great. Venerate, thank you. Kamoyo King, Miss May Kent. Not telling. So Kamoyo, why are we so different? How are we unplugged from the programming matrix of self-hate? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a wild moment for me. Because I remember growing up in Camilla, Georgia. And even with that, there was still some of that black pride. And then you join the Marine Corps, and I'm coming up during this whole era of self-destruction. We all in the same game, brothers walking around with the black shoes with the bubble toe, with the steel toe and everything like that. We got the baseball cap with the metal X on and everything. We got cross colors. We walking around with the canes, and we walking around I want to say we walking around from the late 80s to maybe the mid 90s with the Woods mentality. We wish a mug would be racist. We wanted all the, and we were just coming off the heels of Rodney King too. Oh, I wish you would. Oh, we owning everything. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. We want all the trouble. We walking with canes, and some of it ain't a damn thing wrong with us. We just like, yeah. That was it. I don't know what the hell happened. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do, but we used to be told in the TV shows to stand different world. That's why I said, y'all, some folks might be surprised at how Dean Cain get down. Low key, I am too, because he couldn't get a job except for us after the adventures of Lois and Clark. We put him on. We played a racist on Different World. And I'd have thought he'd have learned his lesson then, because they were dropping some real knowledge in that episode. In that episode, you had Dwayne, you had the sheriff, and the sheriff let old boy had. You had Dean Cain sitting right there playing a racist. He wasn't playing. He wasn't acting. He's really a racist. Well, we had shows like that that let it be known we not about that. Carl Winslow on Family Matters. We talk about the black father, and that's what pisses me off, because I know for a fact there are black content creators that let it be known. Never mind. That's me going down. Never mind. The fact that you said Frank Rambo was irrelevant makes me want to put my foot in your ass, black man to black man. And you know who I'm talking to. So if you ever got a problem with it, just know the fact that you said Frank Rambo was irrelevant, black man to black man, because you didn't see any value in yourself as a black man, makes me want to put my foot in your ass even to this day. Even to this day. And it's more than one of y'all that got down like that. I want to put my size 12, probably 12 and a half now, in each and every last one of y'all asses, because y'all part of the problem. You're part of the problem. So don't get mad now, because T'Challa is supposed to be a black father, right? Had a black father, you don't see any value in the black father, right? Now, don't be mad now. Don't be mad now, because that plan was already in effect. Grace says the representation you get is the representation you settle for. You a black father saying you see no value in the fictional black father, you a sellout. And I said what I said. I meant what I meant. You're a sellout. And you part of the problem. You got Marvel and you got racists feeling enabled. because you don't know how to stay 10 toes down with being black. No, you want to be black with Marvel. Well, that's how we get here. Quite a few of us want to be black with Marvel instead of just being black. Instead of just being black. We don't know how to stand up and say, well, no, Sam shouldn't still be struggling. He just went through hell in Falcon and the White Wolf, because I repeat, that ain't Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's the White Wolf. Falcon and the White Wolf. He just went through hell. Why are we going to have him still have to struggle to get the shield in his own standalone movie? I got a black showrunner and I got a black executive. I'm sorry, former executive. That's how you talking. And ain't none of us holding him accountable. If he doing Master's job, they doing Master's job, Master not going to say nothing to him. It ain't Master's job to say something to him. It's our job as knowledgeable, I'm not going to say comic book fans. Honestly, we should have been able to throw a flag on the play just as black people, period. Just as black people, period. You ain't got to know a damn thing about comics. How in the hell did you go watch them damn movies, see what happened in Captain America Civil War? Watch that whole damn movie. Come back, watch Infinity War, watch Endgame, then watch Secret Wars and not ask no damn question. I'm sorry, Secret Invasion, and then not ask no damn question. Why is James Rhodes still paralyzed? You the black person. You ain't got no damn thing about comics. You sitting up there watching the damn movie. You saw Everett Ross get healed just like that. Why you ain't say nothing? Because don't say nothing now. Because the same folks that have been telling you since shortly after Derek Bozeman made his statement on Urban Faith, the same folks who were telling you, watch your six, look out, they finna F over T'Challa. Oh, no, it wasn't no damn conspiracy. And if you came out your mouth and you said you didn't want to deal with it because it was a conspiracy, guess what? You owe the folks you told that to a damn apology, because you were part of the problem too. Yeah, so don't be like, oh, I can't deal with a white Black Panther. You ain't had no problem calling it for what it was in 2021. You ain't say a damn thing. And you a movie critic. You sat there and watched them damn movies just like I did. You ain't thrown out one damn flag on the play. Yellow, red, nothing in regards to how black characters were being treated on screen. So don't say nothing about the comic book character now. Not when I know for a fact knowledgeable comic book people reached out to you and told you what the lick read. Oh, don't trip now. Don't trip now. You got warned in 2020. You got warned in 2021. You chose to look the other way. Don't bitch now if you not gonna give the camera, the microphone to those who should have had it back in 2021. You didn't want to give it then. And they told you what was gonna happen. You said it was chess, not checkers. Well, we play three-dimensional chess. You should have known you were talking to veterans. You weren't talking to just journalists. One of those veterans is a legal specialist. What did you do to look out for the character, or were you looking out for you? As you told Mr. Ray Smith, you don't pay to go to movies. Well, safe to say, not only are you not paying to go to the movies, you ain't being woke when you at the movies either. Baby, no shade, but don't be mad now. Yeah, the fake outrage, you should have had it then. You should have had the fake outrage when they said they weren't going to recast the character. That's when you should have had the outrage. You, as a movie critic, should have been able to point out, because Grace Randolph from Beyond Behind the Trailer Park News wasn't going to do it. New Rock Stars wasn't going to do it. You, the black dude on duty. You should have pointed out the similarities between Fast and Furious, Paul Walker, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, but you didn't. Part of the problem. Don't cry now. I don't want to hear nothing from, if you don't know this character's origin story, and I keep saying that, don't cry for a recast. You don't even know damn character's origin story, and I just told it to you. If you sitting up here and you say something about that character's origin story and you don't include his siblings in it, you don't know what the hell you talking about. If you say something about that character's origin story and you quote anything from the MCU, you don't know what the hell you talking about. If you say anything about that character's origin story and you quote Jack Kirby, that origin story has been retconned. It's Reginald Huntley. You don't know what the hell you talking about. If you can't tell me who the hell created the Doras, now see, that's the other thing. I'm able to compartmentalize. It was Christopher Priest. I don't want to hear a damn thing. He ain't the one that created the Midnight Angels. That was a white dude. See, I'm gatekeeping. No differently than it's a white person gatekeeping Bruce Wayne. I'm gatekeeping all of Wakanda. And I'm telling you right now, going forward, I don't give a damn what anybody else say. Check in. I'm saying it because you ain't had the intestinal fortitude to either A, level up your knowledge to where folks can't misspeak on this damn character, any of the damn characters, or you too busy doing something else. Well, you know what? I got it on deck full time. Just like folks own the Klingons, just like folks own Star Wars, just like folks own the Snyderverse, just like folks own the X-Men. Well, I own T'Challa, Black Panther, all of Wakanda. I've studied professors such as Karama Horn, Dr. Eve Ewing, Brian Hill, David List. Yeah, I done studied all of them. So if your name ain't on that damn board, I don't give a damn what you saying. Especially if you can't tell me what's on that board. So yeah, we gatekeeping. And the gatekeeping starts with this question. Did T'Challa, and it's rhetorical. You got to DM me the answer. Did T'Challa ever die in the comic books? That's a loaded question. Mr. Ray Smith know the answer to that question. Mr. Martin know the answer to that question. My brother Kamoyo know the answer to that question. My brother Daryl know the answer to that question. We ain't telling nobody else. You want to be taken seriously as a Black Panther fan when you bitch, gripe, moan, and complain about the character, whether we talking about the fictional character or we talking about any of the actors that played them, you want to be taken seriously, level up your damn knowledge, because that's going to be the question. Other than that, you just bitching. And you know what? I got time to do a lot of things in my life. Bitching ain't one of them. What up, Professor Pim? Good afternoon. Keep up with these notes. Top messages. No, let's go to live. All messages. Ronnie J. Yeah, so it is what it is. Level up your knowledge. I have issue with what if view of Eric Killmonger. Kit Walker fan of, I don't know nothing about no white Black Panther. See, I ain't even playing like that. Cause where the Black Superman at? And when I say white Black Panther, no, I ain't talking about just because you know, if they wanted it to be a white Black Panther, it wouldn't be about T'Challa. Because they say it's just a mantle. No, they keep effing with T'Challa, right? Well, if it's just a mantle, why not F with Shuri? If it's just a mantle, why not F with Azuri? If it's just a mantle, why not F with Mosi? Why not F with Nahanda? It's just a mantle. Why we keep wanting to mess with this particular character, this specific character right here? No, stop lying. It ain't never been about no damn mantle. It's always been about T'Challa. So stop that. Stop that. I'm trying to hear that damn lie. Say it with us. We got Wakanda. Absolutely. Got Wakanda at the house. Got Wakanda at the house and all the damn common sense at the house. Yeah. Don't play no fool. Because all them so-called Black Panthers they talking about, the only one they want to screw with, F with, mess with, do something with, change something with is T'Challa. That tells you everything you need to know about the significance of that mantle. Just stay right there. Just stay right there. That's the one that matters, because that's the one they keep wanting to F with. It ain't nobody else. That's one of the biggest lies they done told. That's one of the biggest lies they told. And as Maxine Shaw say, we got Wakanda at the house. I don't need to see, I don't need to put a white person near the throne. I already got a white person near the throne. Right there. It's at the house. I don't need nobody's intern. I know what's going on with this character. So and I got somebody else sitting right there. I don't need it. And it's safe to say, if I got Black Panther action figures, it's safe to say I got an Everett Ross action figure. Safe to say. Safe to say. As soon as I get this G.I. Joe action figure classified in and everything like that, swap out the head sculpt, get me a little accessory to go around his neck, I'm going to have the other white person in Wakanda, Venom. Yeah, so get your knowledge together. If you don't get your knowledge up, here's what it boils down to. Fiction, real life. Real life, fiction. Well, what is it about Black history you really ain't too bothered about that you see them effing with? Was it the Tuskegee Airmen? What was it that? Was it our contributions during the Civil War? Which one of those things you cool with as a Black person that they're low-key getting rid of in real life? Or do you need it to be where it applies more to you? Because they doing it for real. They doing it for real. The test was, let me see if I can do it to them in a book and let me see if they'll keep up. Oh, but they don't care. And every time you go on social media and you not being smart enough to think about it, every time you go on social media wanting to be first, wanting to be loud, wanting to be popular, and you make a statement that says, references anything whatsoever that you don't give two damns about Black, you're enabling the Genu to pick us apart. Anytime you want to go above and beyond to disparage another brother or sister speaking about Black because you can't be bothered to research what they're saying, you just want to turn it into a huge pissing contest, you're doing exactly what the Genu wants you to do, because now we're divided. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to go, but I'm going to say it like this. If you found yourself looking negatively at anybody Black, I'm not talking about their actions, but that's what we should be looking at. It's the action. But if you found it where ever since they said they weren't going to recast the role, you found yourself chirping at your fellow brothers and sisters, divided by gender, divided by orientation, divided by age. We've done, see what I said? I said we. See how I incorporated myself in that? We've done exactly what the hell they wanted us to do. We say you either stand for something or you'll fall for nothing. Well, there's another saying with the word stand in it. United we stand. Divided we fall. Black is Black. Whether it's in America, whether it's in Africa, whether it's in Asia, whether it's in Europe, hell, whether or not it's on the damn planet Mars, where Buddy trying to get us to go, Black is Black. Stop being divided. Level up your knowledge. Understand, you got other things you focused on, that's fine. Let's start relying on our duty experts. You ain't got to know everything. One man is not an island unto themselves. Rely on your duty. I don't know every damn thing. There are experts in the Black community that I rely on. Afro Think Tank, you're one of them. And I say that with the utmost humility, because I ain't got time to do what you're doing, because I'm doing something else. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with a brother. Y'all did not have to. Stay woke. Stay woke. Learn about your characters. Go back and learn about Jefferson Pierce, so ain't nobody got to F you over when it comes to Jefferson Pierce's story. Before they release this Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan HBO special, Go learn who Jon Stewart is. So they don't tell you anything different. Now they already been, his mama don't look like that. John mama ain't never. Now that's one of the. I don't know what's going on because Aunt May ain't never looked like that either. John mama ain't never looked like that. John, but congratulations to the queen, her bars, Kojo, still married these years and everything like that. I love to see black love and everything. Shout out to Ari, Nicole Parker, I think that's her name. Shout out to getting the job and everything like that. Y'all check it out. But learn about Jonathan Stewart. Learn about it. So when folks put nonsense, I don't believe that's what James Gunn is going to do. But you will know. You won't fall for the damn okie doke and find yourself being emotionally manipulated. That said, I'm out. I'm going to greet everybody before I get up in here. Get on up out of here. Stay woke. As Kamoya say, we got Wakanda at the house. Maxine Shaw, we got Wakanda at the house. We do. And that's how you stay not being manipulated. I got damn near every black character from that Marvel Legends did released. Wasn't pressed to get the white ones. I wanted us. And I wanted us because I got black children. And my black children have friends that are black. And when they black friends walk into the room, I want them to see them. I want our children to see value in them. I want our children to see that they too can be the superhero. So I guess all that, black, male, female, heterosexual, LGBT, yeah. Theo got gay superheroes in here too. Why? Because they black. I got female superheroes. Why? Because they black. That's what matter to me. Black. My imagery, my representation, and you know damn good and well. Come on. My big brother's a Kansas City Chief fan. I don't want to act like that. Football season around the corner. You know what fandom is. You know what imagery represents. You do. Your son, daughter got a high school football game. They crump by that damn mascot. They crump. Imagery is powerful. We want to act like it ain't because we don't want to lock in. They don't have no problem locking in. Oh no, go to Indiana during football season. You playing Notre Dame, touchdown Jesus is right there. There's a reason why they got it painted right there. That imagery is to spark inspiration into the football team when they're driving down in that direction. That image is to spark, make you doubt yourself, make you want to give up if you're the opposing team and you driving in that direction. That's what imagery is. That's what it's always been. It's the reason why we come up with logos. It is. It stands for something. Well, I'm not going to say black people are a logo, but our imagery, our representation, that's nothing to be trifled with. And if we can take sport logos, school logos, serious, those imageries, those representations, serious, then it's about high time, high past time, especially when you look at this day and age of modern technology and what we're doing in movies. Don't think you're not being subconsciously programmed. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for pulling up. You did not have to do this. We're going to do this again. I got some, let's see, you watching the NBA finals? I see a little bit, but I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil, full transparency. When the Bulls won their last NBA title, I officially retired as a basketball fan. I like the Bulls done, I'm done. Now I just watch from afar. But no, I'm keeping up with. Damn, that hurt. Did you see Halliburton? I want like, so you don't really want the ball right now? Now you want the ball. My dog want the ball. Let me get it. Dribble a couple times and step back. And he knew it was wet. I said, damn. That's tough. I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying it. And I hope everybody else is enjoying the NBA Finals or whatever else you got going on. Listen, it's about knowledge. Fire, brimstone, it's about knowledge. Mom and daddy ain't going to always tell you stuff the way you want to hear it. Sometimes they just going to tear off into your ass. I ain't your mom and daddy, but I am the elder in the community. And I ain't going to always say it the way you want me to say it. No. As black people, black so-called superhero fans, we need to tighten up. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, and remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. Until next time, in between time, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.